Hi, I'm Peggy. I'm from Marshall Cavendish Institute, Singapore. Today I'd like to share with you about counting and numbers. Learning numbers is not about counting accurately or attaching a numeral to an object. It is about developing an understanding of the relationships between numbers. For example, more or less relationship, part-whole relationship, and anchoring to a special number. Example 10. In Singapore Maths, we emphasize the concrete, pictorial and abstract pedagogy to help students visualize and develop a strong understanding of numbers. Let's begin with the concrete stage. The first strategy is one-to-one counting. It is common for parents to help children count their fingers or to count small objects in a set. In one-to-one counting, we attach a number word to each object. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. In counting a set, the last number words is the quantity of the set. These objects could be placed in a straight line or they could be put in clusters to increase the difficulty level of the activities. This is the first connection we want to help children make in counting activities. Once counting becomes meaningful, the children can now move on to other number concepts such as number bonds. Children could be asked to put objects in two different sets. For example, 4 tiles in the first set and 3 tiles in the second set. We can then ask the children how many blue tiles are there in the first set, and then how many green tiles are there in the second set. In total, how many tiles are there all together? 4 plus 3 gives us a total of 7. The third strategy is using 10 frames. Children could be asked to put counters in the frames. If there are 4 counters, how many more counters do you need to make 10? Children could use the counters and place them into each frame. So 4 plus 6 gives us 10. Moving on, children could also be asked to give pictorial representations so they could trace the object in the frame. So they could see also from pictorial representation, 4 and 6 gives them 10. Other examples or combinations could be 2 plus 8 gives us 10. Yet another example, 3 plus 7 gives us 10. So this activity helps us to build number bonds for 10. In summary, we use the concrete, pictorial and abstract approach to teach counting and numbers. We started off with using concrete materials and then introduced the pictorial representations. We also covered 3 strategies: one-to-one counting, using of number bonds, and using 10 frames. So expose children to think about numbers in different ways and different contexts. This will give them a strong foundation in number concepts and number sense, which are foundation to learning numbers in future topics.